Have you ever done something wrong and felt like your luck just turned bad after? The Igbo people have a name for why. Her name is Allah. Among the Igbo, Allah isn't just one god among many. She's the head of the whole pantheon, ranked even on par with Shango and others. Strange, right?
I am the keeper of this land. I see every seed planted.
In most traditions, the sky and thunder gods sit on top. Not here. And there's a story the elders still tell that shows you exactly why. There was a farmer named Obina who grew greedy. He had his own field, decent enough to feed his family, but greed doesn't care about enough.
Why does my brother enjoy every blessing while I struggle for so little? It isn't fair.
One night, while the village slept, he crept into his brother's field and took what wasn't his.
Nobody will ever know. By sunrise, these yams will finally belong to me.
Back then, land wasn't just land. It was Allah's body only lent to you to farm. So when he stole those yams, he wasn't just stealing from his brother. He was committing what the Igbo call aru, an offense against Allah herself. Before we get to what happened to him, I need you to like, subscribe, and share this video. I've got 51 more stories coming your way. So to our story that night, the ants came for him in his sleep. Army ants, the Igbo say, serve as Allah's soldiers, and they crawled through his dreams, not to punish him yet, but to warn him. A last chance to confess before the sun rose.
The earth remembers every action. Choose honor, not evil.
He woke up shaking, the feeling of tiny legs still on his skin, but he said nothing, and he didn't return what he'd taken. So the ants came again, this time for real.
It was only a dream. No spirit can hurt me.
By morning, the whole village knew a crime had been committed, but no one owned up. At the close of the season, Obina's field turned barren.
My harvest is gone, and the earth has turned away from me.
His brother's field, the one he'd stolen from, somehow thrived.
The earth has blessed my family. I will honor her with honest work.
Nobody had to drag him before the elders. Allah had already judged him through the silence where food should have grown. That's the thing about Allah. She never needed thunder or fire. She had her own soldiers in the soil. And it wasn't only crime she watched over, it was death too. When someone died, the Igbo saw it as going home, back into Allah, back to the ancestors already resting beneath the ground. The Igbo built Mbari, a sacred house in her honor. They fill it with clay figures, build as an offering, then leave it standing in the open to fall apart and dissolve back into the earth, into the laps of Allah.
We build this Mbari house to honor Allah, guardian of the earth. May our children always respect the land that gives us life.
Because they know Allah is about cycles, planting, harvesting, dying, and returning to her.
Honor the earth and honor one another. Every choice you make will return to you.
Lesson learned. Allah gave Obina a prompting to make it right before the real consequence arrived. Life still works that way sometimes. A bad feeling, a restless night, a small sign before something bigger comes. Whether you listen is up to you, but that chance rarely comes around twice. Okay, so if this myth you heard is interesting, then follow this channel because we're just getting started with all the amazing African tales you've probably not heard of.
Stories told from the heart.